Chief Meteorologist Nick Cranon with KLBK's first warning weather.
Well, good morning. We saw showers and thunderstorms later in the evening yesterday, impacting portions of the viewing area. Looking at another round of some severe weather. We had a couple severe thunderstorms yesterday, mainly a storm over Hale County that just kind of sat there and caused some flooding. Speaking of Hale County, we'll go on our tech stock cameras here to the rest area at Hale County and I-27, where it looks like things are finally beginning to dry up this morning. As you see, still some wet spots along the rest area. People able to get in there, though, and it looks like I-27, at least here at this spot at the rest area, is open. And see the birds even flying around this morning. We look at cloudy conditions again. Like yesterday, we see some haze off in the distance because we have a ton of moisture in place, so that is leading to some fog. Not as much as yesterday, but mainly just the hazy conditions we're looking at out there. Flood watches posted for much of the state of Texas, from Dallas to Austin, back west into San Angelo to Del Rio. Flooding a problem there. Still flood warnings along the rivers coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. Houston still under flood warning, unfortunately, because they've just seen a ton of rain there. Clouds showing up across the South Plains. Looks like some showers trying to get going. If we can get some thunderstorms this morning to move in, which not in the forecast models, but hey, they've been wrong before, right? If we can get those going this morning, that will kind of help to break down our severe threat this afternoon and would really kick it away. So we'll wait and see what happens to see if any of these thunderstorms can get going. We certainly have the moisture in place with dew points in the mid and upper 60s. These thunderstorms that caused flooding over into Hale County and up in Briscoe and Hall counties have pushed east into the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Still packing a little bit of a punch this morning, but we saw a lot of flooding, especially over Hale County. There's a storm that just sat there for several hours, brought some hail and some flooding. We're looking off to the west. This is a low pressure system. It doesn't look too impressive here at the surface, but several thousand feet up, it is impressive. That's going to come into the north and east tonight, and well, this afternoon and tonight, and that's going to kick up some thunderstorms. The dry line's just off to the west of Curry, Roosevelt, and Lee counties, so that's why it's muggy this morning and why we will see thunderstorms. 65 in Plains, 65 in Levelland, 63 in Plainview. Rawls at 65, Lubbock to 68 right now. Snyder at 69. We had temperatures in the 70s earlier, but looks like they have dropped into the 60s. Dew points into the mid and upper 60s. That means it's really muggy. Temperatures, dew points pretty close together. Higher moisture content in the air this morning, especially anytime you have upper 60 dew points. So we see lower dew points from Floydada north to Parma-Castro, Swisher, and Briscoe counties. That's just because of the rain that has already moved through last night. Slight risk for severe thunderstorms according to the Storm Prediction Center today for the entire viewing area. And the forecast showing these thunderstorms getting going around 5 p.m., although I think it'll be a little bit farther off to the west, closer to the state line, and then they will move east and probably impact Lubbock around 6 to 7 o'clock this evening. Again, I think these will be a bit farther to the west, and then they'll move east and kind of out of us by about 11 o'clock or midnight tonight. Could see a few more thunderstorms developing tomorrow morning. Later in the day tomorrow, we'll see some thunderstorms developing, and then early on Saturday morning as well, as we see those mainly into the rolling plains, and then they will move away by Saturday afternoon. We do have a slightly elevated risk for tornadoes today, only because the cloud bases are going to be pretty low with any severe thunderstorm. We do have a high risk for hail with any thunderstorm, or wind and hail for that matter, and then also flooding. Now, not looking for these storms to just kind of sit over an area tonight, but they could cause some flooding with very heavy rainfall. 80 degrees or high for today. Cloudy conditions. We'll see 60% coverage of thunderstorms later in the day, generally after 4 o'clock, starting west to east. 61 tonight, mostly cloudy. We'll see the showers and thunderstorms, 60% coverage. 50% coverage before 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so earlier in the day. 85 for your high on Friday. Keep in mind that severe weather threat for today. 50% coverage for thunderstorms Friday night as well. That's because the cold front's moving in from west to east, so that will push thunderstorms east of Lubbock early in the morning on Saturday. 40% coverage generally in the rolling plains. Highs only in the lower 70s Saturday, mid 70s on Sunday, but keep in mind, be ready for anywhere from golf ball to baseball size hail with severe weather today, maybe a couple tornadoes. We'll watch for that and keep up with the KLBK First Warning Weather app. You can download that for free, and we'll keep you updated this evening as well.
All right, sounds great. Thanks a lot, Nick. And time to celebrate some birthdays.